my wife was over at a friend of mine's house, and she evidently saw one of these things right at dark, across the road right in front of her. Scared the crap out of her. So she went back and told her husband and her daughter, and they made fun of her, you know. So when I got back, my wife told me, she says, you need to go see Miss Terry. So I went down there, talked to her, and I said, Terry, what'd you see? And she says, don't laugh at me, you know. I said, I'm not going to laugh at you, you know. You know, because you see a lot of things in the woods, you know. If you spend time in the woods, you're going to see a lot of things other people don't see, you know. So she told me, she said, I left out of here. She said, my husband had changed the oil or something, and she wanted to drive the truck, you know. So she pulled out of the driveway with it, you know, and come down the road there. And probably not even a quarter mile from her house, this thing crosses the road right in front of her. And she told me, she said it only took 2 steps to get across the road. I said, well, how tall was it, you know? My son's 6'4", and he took his cap, and I told him, I said, how far was you from it? She said, probably about, you know, 60 to 80 yards. So I made Hunter go out there about 60, 80 yards. I said, now Hunter, take your cap, and when Miss Terry says stop right there. All right, now Hunter's 6'4". So Hunter goes like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, right there. So that's about 8 foot.
Down in the blades?
No, right here.
Oh.
This is what I found right here. This was on one spot right here. On this hair sample here, we found, my son and I found the hair, a piece of skin probably almost a 1/4 inch long, and blood was mixed in with it, where it cut itself on the barbed wire fence. And on this one, this was in another spot where he'd went through the fence, and I happened to collect a pretty good tuft of it, and it was right there, not very far from Myaca Head. So your older squatches, they have the bigger foot, the 15-inch. Anywhere from 14 to 15 inches long. Your younger adolescent ones are smaller, which I found one east of here, over in DeSoto County, that was only 12 inches long. Then we found another one that was only 6 inches long, which would be like that. Yeah, small. Yeah, an adolescent. So they're surviving. They're here. They're surviving.